What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? I don't know if anybody's here with us right now. I'm actually just setting up some shots for. All right, no, not that one. All right. All right. So, what's up, guys? Girls, ladies, gentlemen, boys, whatever. Troy, ATXRC Productions, ATXRC Addicts, whatever you want to call it these days. A lot of people have been looking forward to the 3D Robotics Solo. Pardon my looking at different cameras, and whenever we're doing this, I have other cameras rolling and put this into a video later. So back to it. Lots of people looking forward to the 3DR Solo, obviously. They just want me to unbox it, so here we go. Just real quick, recap. Ordered on the 13th from B&H as soon as it was announced, pre-ordered. Verified and paid with PayPal automatically just to get it out of the way. I had this planned. The gimbal was not available for 3 days or so, 2 days, 3-4 days. Once it was available, I then added the gimbal, added a free or the extra battery, not free battery, the extra battery. Contacted B&H as soon as I checked out. I said, should I combine these? Do I switch to a package with the gimbal that just got announced as well? They said to keep my place in my first run order, which I currently was in, I should keep my order as is. So I did. So this is what happens. UPS, I checked. Nobody alerted me to the package coming necessarily, other than them saying they were going to be shipping them out. So they told us they were shipping them on the 1st. So on the 1st, somebody else checked the My Choice UPS page. They already had it set up. I actually used to have the Quantum set up, but I guess they did away with that. So it alerted him. So that made me check it. I installed the app on my phone, went through the setup, plugged in my home address, which is where Solo was supposed to be delivered. And it popped up with, hey, you have a package coming. It's delivering tomorrow. So that was yesterday. Yesterday, they shipped it on the 1st. Yesterday was the 2nd. Yesterday, I, with the app right away, canceled the delivery to my house because the signature was required. I was going to be at work, and I transferred it over to the main hub, which I knew it had to come through. Upon getting there today or on my way, it said it was delivering tomorrow. So I was confused. I called, blah, blah, blah. They reprocessed it in the same plant, but they sent it across the street, and the lady had to find it. But they did it in like 15 minutes. It literally took less time to find it than me to drive there. So anyway, so here it is. 3DR Solo. I'm going to cut off real quick. My name, 3DR Solo. Blah. Cool. Box. It's actually smaller than I anticipated too. I actually expected this thing to be a lot. Sorry, scratching my name and address off just in case. I don't want stupid people. Yeah, the funny thing is it's slightly bigger, but at the same time, Rhonda on the phone asked me if I knew about what size it would be, and I just guessed, and I said 10 by 20 by 20. It's a damn good guess, bro. I don't even want to measure it because I bet you I'm damn spot on. So anyways, that's what I said. Here we go. I don't know how this Hangout shit works, by the way. It looks like there's 9 people watching, guys. If there's a way for me to turn you guys on. Can y'all hear me? Okay, yeah, never mind. If there's a way for me to turn y'all on whenever I'm done kind of doing everything, I'll do that. Otherwise, if there's some way to type questions and stuff, I'll try to scroll back through that shit, okay? So, I don't know. Now it's saying we're just now live. How do I work this shit? Sorry. Let me see. I've never done this, man. Are you guys hearing and seeing? Anyone? I don't know. Make sure this shit's working. All right, it's working. All right. Cool. Sorry. Don't see me. Cool. Here we go. I don't know why nobody's typing or anything, but whatever. All right. Everybody's already seen it. I know. Most people. Solo 3DR. I just realized the camera's reversed. It's mirrored. I don't know how to fix that. There you go. All right. And the case. So definitely what I expected, kind of a crate, eggshell crate kind of material. Snaps. Open it up. And yeah, I mean, it'll function. I mean, for a lot of people, this will do enough for getting in. Whew. Start here. All right, but I got to get there. I got to get this out. So there we go. There we go, better. Link, solo, whatever, accessory bay. To a little foam pad in there to keep the battery from connecting. Make sure your flight and battery controller are fully charged and always in clear open space. Follow your heart and have fun. That's awesome. That's cool. I don't know if you can see that. Whatever. I'll be able to see it in post over here. Anyways. So it's got a protective thing. Battery is half charged, just like they say it will be. There. Foam padding. And solo radio. It's nice, and I was worried about how hard it was going to be. The dreaded 50 stick. Oh no. That'll be a mod. Boo. Anyways. Required first flight update. Use 3DR Solo app before your first flight. This seems to be going to be a problem. The app is supposedly not available till tomorrow. I'm hoping maybe midnight. Otherwise, I'll try to fly it, obviously. But I'm not flying it without required first flight update. Like, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I'm not going to be that dude. Because that would be a real cool story, bro. Anywho, yeah. Birthday. Fly button, return home, pause, solo, hold, power, AB. It's just cool, man. I've seen it already. The paddles, I haven't ever held it. Oh, nice. Oh, that. That right there. That little, I can adjust it. And I've got the up and down. I highly recommend you go read the manual if you haven't already, because they actually put this out on a manual yesterday. There's a link a couple places. Awesome. So cool. Just the radio. Battery charger. I'm sorry, it's reversed. I don't know if I can fix that. I'm not really caring to. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be honest. Cameraman. Settings. Whatever, dude. I don't want to mess this up, so I'm not screwing with it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So, anyways, charger. Anyways, it said start here. I didn't start here at all. I'm not paying attention for the. It's gonna fly away on me. I bet. Just kidding. All right, here we go. Case. Yeah, that'll change quick. So start here. It does have a seal. I'm gonna break this seal tube on here. Setup guide. I'm assuming a lot of this is what I read already because I read that manual pretty in depth. It was actually a really great read. Wow, it's like a poster. Oh, great. In the box, how to attach props. Set it up inverted. Make sure the Wi-Fi on your GoPro is turned off. It interferes with the communication signals. So, just so you know, apparently all the interface comes through the HDMI port. HDMI port plugs in, GoPro upside down, connect it, blah, blah, blah. So everybody that thought that the Wi-Fi from the GoPro was going to be being utilized, which was kind of a concern, especially knowing that the 3 Plus has a weaker Wi-Fi than the 4, and they're all problematic technically. It's pretty good. So cool. 3D Solo R app. It's going to be called visit 3dr.com/solo app. I'm going to try it. I got to, right? I mean, I know people have been saying it's not available, but how much you want to bet? They're not that dumb. Come on, please. Turn your Wi-Fi on. Turn your Wi-Fi off. I'm not flying yet. All right. There we go. 3dr.com. /solo app. Oops. All right, so it's not available. Flip flop. All right, we'll try refreshing that every five minutes. So connect to Wi-Fi to Solo link. Connect Solo with your phone. Stream video. Hold the power. I mean, I can't really do any of this anyway, so I'm not gonna mess with it right now. I mean, I'll read this when I get off air. I'm gonna make this quick. Don't fly within 5 miles of airports. Don't fly over people, houses, or vehicles. Don't fly near stadiums. Don't fly in rain, high winds, or fog. 400 feet below. Do not touch moving props. Ricky Iglesias. Don't touch my Solo, punk. Kill you. We're always here to help. Yeah. Sure. All right. God de information. It's the same thing in some other language. Silver and black props. I'm getting messages. I don't know, man. I'm assuming y'all are seeing this. I don't know. Silver props. So they go here, here. And there's an extra one. So just like we knew, there was going to be 6. Obviously, I'm going to go back and take all that stuff off the rings. I'm not going to leave them. Motors look nice. Charger. Which one? I don't know yet. I guess I'll have to check. I'm assuming this has got to be the Yeah, that's the radio charger, which I'm going to go ahead and get rolling. Yep. And charger. There we go. Charging. So we started here. We got props. "10-inch props, man. These props look nice too." All right. Solo charger, which will contain stickers. Cool. 3DR stickers. Stickers for rear orientation. That's cool. Fly 3DR. I'll be hashtagging that, I suppose. Yeah, about that. That's about it. Solo charger, your basic brick charger for a laptop, you know? It's essentially what this thing is. A couple of laptops slapped together, right? There's the plugs. The trick for this thing is going to be figuring out how to make a balance plug or a plug for balance charging on a standard charge. This actually is, oddly enough, doesn't seem to include balancing ports. So there's that for 4S work. I don't know. Maybe that's why the cycles are limited to 50 on the packs is it looks like there's balance. It does look like there's, because it says positive, negative, and then the other one's empty. But on this one, there's no third. It's just, and nothing plugs in to that balance, that other one for charging. So that's just the odd thing. I don't know. I figure that's smart interface, but I don't know. Anyways, we need to get this charging. So all right, so I'm going to charge this. All right, so it's charging. All right. So I just basically got confirmation. You guys are seeing this, I suppose, because I'm getting messages saying that they just saw it. So I guess it's a minute or two behind for purposes of being safe. I'm an asshole, I guess. You know, I guess they gotta bleep me. Are they bleeping me? I don't know. Crazy. So yeah, so there she blows. I don't have Ike with me, but I'll do some comparisons, videos / shots of it with Ike very shortly when we get out of here. Feel. I mean, I can tell you the arms feel solid, really, really solid. What that says, I don't know. Does seem to have some dust on it. That's kind of odd. Must have been sitting on a shelf before she got boxed up. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it already, but feeling it, it feels good. Doesn't feel at all any problems. I mean, I don't know what to compare it to though, because I haven't owned a Phantom. I can tell you there's a spot right here that seems to give a little flex when I just kind of hold it the wrong way, but I mean, how often are you holding it the wrong way without the back? I don't know. Anyways, we'll see if that's a problem. Dampening balls, it looks like there's some sort of cushioning built in. So we know that the Solo has been talked about, or I feel like nobody's talked about this. I've known about it, but nobody talks about this, that not only is there a quick release system for the GoPro off the Solo gimbal that I saw work in person, which is really, really slick in the way it's set up, but what I didn't see happen, but what I've known existed, was this quick release setup for Solo's gimbal to attach. So it appears that the isolation balls are actually set in the chassis. So I would assume that the Solo gimbal is going to have like little connect balls basically at the end. It's going to be, you know, and so it's going to just like drop in. You're going to click it or stick it in. Kind of like kid toys and stuff. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I know what somebody's saying. I just said stick it in, but whatever. Fuck that shit. So pardon my language. Yeah. So you know what's awesome about this? Okay. So this is what I've been super excited about. I haven't said this really to anybody but one person. So Robert Wheeler, if you're watching, of Plastic Spider Designs, does all the little 3D printing shit that I got. I got a box full of 3D printed parts from Robert Wheeler I still haven't used. So Robert Wheeler, I've already told you that I'm going to need this, but now I see it. It's going to be so easy, dog. So I'm going to have this plate reprinted and 3D plate, and it's going to be a plate very similar with the same gimbal plug-in setup, and I'm going to put it on Ike. So I'm going to use Solo gimbal on my other quad. Now, I've had this plan this entire time. So the great thing about this is I also had this plan that I'm going to get a Pixhawk 2 and I'm going to put it in Ike eventually. So all of this is revolving around when the Pixhawk 2 actually gets released. Like, I want to put it in the disco, the TBS disco I got that I named Ike. So this is my way of using the same gimbal on all my platforms. And I'm hoping, I'm so hoping, that 3DR does two things. I hope, one, if they make this radio compatible, or a RX/telemetry system compatible for this, that you can utilize with a Pixhawk 2 on any custom build, like their X9s or all that in my TBS. If that were the case, that would be a huge selling point for 3DR and Solo and guys like us that just want multiple types of rigs. I want a rig like this. I didn't want a Phantom just because, not because it's DJI, not because it's a Phantom, just because I wasn't pleased with what it was. It just wasn't. It didn't speak to me at any level. I mean, I was able to build something better for basically the same money. I mean, I was missing one or two little options but if I would have spent a couple $100 more, I would have had 20 different more options. So anyways, yeah, that's what I want, is I want this and Ike to start to be buddies, cousins, whatever they are. So yeah, dude, that gimbal plug-in, dude, it's just gonna plug in. Oh man. So it don't matter if it can fit in the bag with the fucking gimbal on it, guys. I'll pop it out, put it in a little separate little holder or wherever it goes, and walk on. Anyways, yeah, the plastic seems okay. It does seem like if you were to crack something here, it would be problematic. Like, chip one of these like little clip-ins. I don't know how to explain them. I know you can't see it very well, sorry. But there's like these little like clips that the battery kind of connects into on the little sides. If you were to snap a couple of those by pulling the battery or dropping the battery too hard in there, that might be problematic for the battery moving. But I guess a zip tie or some duct tape would be okay. But it does look like that tray is not too big of a piece, that it's 4 bolts or 4 screws. Screws. Let's talk about screws. I don't know how many people know this, but I was looking at the manual yesterday, and yes, everything is Phillips. That being said, none of them look stripped or even really worn. I will go through this thing with a quick little touchy. All right, accessory bay. I know we all, man, I'm sorry, dude, the lighting. I'm going to try. I'll try to get some better lighting. All right, I think that might give us some better lighting. All right, yes, better. So now you can see the little clips that I'm talking about. Oh, now my fat finger's in the way. Right there, the little clip. Anyways, that's problematic, but we'll fix that. I mean, we'll, work around it. Just be gentle. Solo antenna, it says on the leg there. So that's one of the antennas we knew about. It's also talked about in the manual. That's the compass, it looks like, which we also know. solo antenna number 2. They talked about that too. So you have antenna here, compass, and then one free leg. As far as when solo gimbals on there, if they fixed the leg height, I don't know. I wasn't really too concerned with it when I saw it, to be honest, so I don't really care. The link, I guess that's the whatever our Wi-Fi link. That's probably, I guess it's like the view link or the live view link or whatever. Like that's its antenna setup, I guess, or I don't know, something. Accessory bay. So there's a pair button for pairing whenever you pair this to a new radio. And then there's also, there are 4 little micro, probably like 1 mil spec or 1.5 mil spec screw holes. So it looks like the bay that we thought is there. I guess you could, I'm assuming that if you take this plate off somehow, there's also a way to run it without the plate for really custom stuff. But it looks like those are going to be your 4 mount points for whatever payload you're going to install. I don't know. We'll see. It seems a little close to the gimbal pad, but we'll see. LEDs are vented so they won't fog. That's awesome. Yeah, that's that. I don't really know what else to do. The box is really cool. The radio, let's see where the radio is at. It's about 80% power, so we're gonna let it keep going. Let's check the battery just for shits and giggles. Should take about 45 minutes. Yeah, it looks like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 of the 10 dots. Anyways, props. Let's talk about that real quick. They feel like T-motor props, I'll be honest. That's what I compare everything to, is my Tiger T-motor props, and that's what they feel like, is my Air Gear 350 plastics, which is great because I love those, especially over my DJI plastics. The setup, I mean, I've known how these are going to be, so I'm not sure what to talk about, but they're a real basic design that I'm not worried about. I mean, you shouldn't be really worried about these popping off or anything or disintegrating. It's literally like a it's just like a I don't know. I mean, it's a screw cap with like, it's flat on the edges, so when it's pressed in there, there's only one way. I guess it could come unpressed. I mean, just check them though. Come on, guys. You see it messed up, send it back, get a new one. I don't know. Anyways, they look pretty solid. So that's that. All right. One thing I do want to do, I'm going to go ahead and unplug the radio. It doesn't need to be fully charged even if it were flyable right now. Is I've got my iPad Mini 2. It is a Mini 2 4G unit. I want to check 2 different things out about it. Let's see if so. All right. So try to see. Oh, it will. In my case, it fits. Sweet. But I don't really like it in there in the case. So it will fit a slightly larger than Mini, so like a Mini with a case. But I'm pulling mine out. All right. So it's a little wobbly. I can see this being easily broken, by the way, and I know that because we have many of these for our car tabs and stuff, and my son broke them very young. I think a 3D print job on this might be in order too there, Rob. What I'm doing, I don't know, I kind of separated the pieces. I didn't mean to. I shouldn't have. All right, there we go. So there's that. I guess you can set the slide this way. So I need it there. Just dead center. Yeah, so there you go. So it's actually a nice, perfect, it's out of the way of everything. I mean, your fingers are back behind it. The antennae I suppose we'll run them like that. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, so it feels good. It's not too heavy. I can put a weight on it later. I don't necessarily like that spring to middle left stick. I will say, I mean, radio quality. How do I say this? I think it fits what it's supposed to be. I mean, if it's got what it's supposed to be inside in it, I don't care, man. As long as it functions, it's not like I throw my radios around. So it feels. I mean, I kind of like the lightweight feel of it, which people are gonna say make it feel junky. And the other thing is the texturing. They shouldn't have textured it. The problem with this type of texturing, and anybody that owns like an Xbox controller, or PS3 controller, or PS controller knows this quickly gets rubbed like smooth. Which, I mean, it's okay, but because you're so used to it in the beginning of being textured, it becomes kind of a, I don't know, irritants. Plus, then clammy hands, which is why you texture it, so you clammy hands. But I would almost have rather rubber edge guards or something, which, product alert, anybody out there, first thing you could do is make some sort of like frog skin. That would be really cool for this, like a frog skin rubber protective. Yeah. Who out there makes frog skins? Let's do it. Can you give me 1%? Just 1%. Anywho, so yeah, that's that. Let's just double check the app for fun. 3dr.com/solo app. Still not found. All right. So that's the radio. Yeah, that's that. Take it out. There you go. Done. And I will drop it back. There you go. Back on my case, and that shit's back where it goes. All right. So, anyways, man, that's the live shit. That's the unboxing. I don't know what else to say. Like, it comes with the frame. It's definitely a GoPro mount of some sort. I mean, it's just like it's definitely a custom this piece that the frame mounts to, but it's a straight up frame. I mean, that's $30 there, $40 there, I think, maybe even 50. Really cool. All right, I'm gonna fiddle around and see if there's any way for me to answer questions, or if not, I probably if I don't find it in a few seconds or minutes, guys, just check over on Facebook on the group, the solo group. My solo production group probably, and yeah, cool. Let's see, how do we chat with fools? I don't know how to screen share. I'm sorry, I'm looking. Screen share now. I don't know. All right, well, I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. We'll do this again sometime. Cool. Look for the real video later. I'll be flying it at some point when I get the app, and we'll do a first impressions and blah, 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 blah. But I can't fly without the app. Shut up, Jared. I just saw your message, asshole. Yeah, I'm not going to fly without updating it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be the guy to fly it away, and 3DR says, hey, look, it says right there, required. Why did you fly it? Oh, I didn't even have an iPad on it. Yeah, somebody else be that guy. Motors, I don't know. They feel good. All of mine feel normal. All right. Yeah, we'll take a look at it deeper later. Bye.